National Football League.
Visiting sideline, Super Bowl champ John Harbaugh, head coach of the Ravens since 2008. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. On the ground, this is James Cook. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Quickly, a look at the key inactives in this one. Look, some big losses to begin this regular season. From the 31, here is second down and 9. Play action now, and here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
9 yards to go.
Stay tight. Round 80. What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won. They'll start on the ground with Cook.
James Cook, the ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and a yard. From the gun, Josh Allen. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
The 11-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Operating out of the gun. Here comes Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll be third down. Moving to his left. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal?
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's...
Now Cook loses the football. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just...
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
319.
Now it's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 12.
Draymond Jones. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1. Allen to throw on 3rd and long. He's got room past the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
A gain of 19 yards.
So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10.
Allen will give this to Davis. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here is Allen. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Here's Cook. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Roquan Smith working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On a run with Davis. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Buffalo.
That's another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's another Bills. First down.
Cook gets it out of the pistol. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the
Running
play.
back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's to the right side, and incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
30-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's taken in, Keon Coleman. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 15-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
Here's Allen.
line.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
To the air is Allen. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's third and 8.
Now Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. So on come the Ravens. Hey, Greg, what a story again last year. 12-5, 13-4 the year before. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. This one downfield complete to Cooks. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Buffalo. They'll run with Cook. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Smith in on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Alert!
Looking to throw. It's Allen. Looking middle. He's got to complete to Coleman. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. On play action, Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
This pass right side taken in by Cooks. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the Ravens.
From the 22 now,
line.
here's second down and 7. Throwing again is Allen. Moving left. Now he'll run it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Coleman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Play action now, and here's Allen. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
2nd and 5. So now they'll throw it with Allen. That's complete to Coleman. He's taken down just shy of the 10. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making...
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Leading the Bills sideline, it is head coach Sean McDermott. His guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. Opposing them, that is Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to... First turn of the game for James Cook. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Allen now on first down. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up second down. What we're seeing now, Brock, we've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthier during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who are hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they can jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a playoff push.
Allen on third down. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, the fifth-year quarterback from Alabama. The first-round pick back in 2021, Mac Jones. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Allen setting up play action. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Allen. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Now 2nd and 10.
It's Allen out of the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He's still... First and 10 from the 32. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. Across the 45 and still going. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a James Cook touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Now Allen off the play action. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Allen to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Pulled in by his back. Cook. Big gain, has them across the 40. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on first down. Allen. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up second.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. It's an early lead for the Bills. More from MetLife coming right up. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down. Throw here, third down. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Escapes the defender. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw now, Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Cook trying this one up the gut, and he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second down run by Davis. He dodged the tackle. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Bills take a 13-0 lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was...
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Cook. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Play action now, Allen. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
A gain of 19 yards.
Now it's Cook. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They'll go. Allen getting out to his left. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw for Allen. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Bills sending out Matt Prater now. It's a 36-yard look for him.
36-yard attempt.
It's no good. Oh, his aim was up on that shorty, Brock, and it hits the right upright. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance.
First and 10. Here's Allen.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Allen looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Throwing here, Allen. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll run it with Cook. Jukes away from one. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And they get this down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
This is Cook on the handoff. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Allen. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. To the air on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is...
Now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now Allen. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
And up from the pistol to Cook. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Bills have a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
On first down, Allen. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still third down.
The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. Escapes the defender. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Bills first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
On the tackle.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Well, caught.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd and goal for Allen. Rolling left, buying some time. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Prater puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This is Cook. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 33-yard line.
Allen on the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Looked like the defense eyes were elsewhere, and that really opened up an avenue for this fullback to power his way forward and reach that 1st down.
Allen setting up to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Davis takes it straight ahead. He takes it down to the 33. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that one up the middle.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters. You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Dumped off to his running back. This is down to the 28s before the defense halts it.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they... Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He dumps this off to Cook. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. Allen wants to push the pace.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 11-yard
Takes the 2nd down snap. And that's a live football. It is bouncing near the goal line. And they scoop. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his... Win goes to the Jets. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
visitor sideline, Mike McDaniel, head coach of the Dolphins. His guys responded well to their season-opening loss, winners a week ago. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the...
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. In his own end zone, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll try the middle with Cook. Nifty move. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. They run again on first down. Cook.
They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. 13 carries, 124 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Allen from the gun on third down. Allen going to run with it. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The Bills are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
You talk about this Miami defense.
They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
That's another Bills first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 46 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw.
Shakir hauls it in.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The end result, 21 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Allen going to run with it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Making an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Allen now looks to throw. Caught on a slant. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. To throw, it's Allen. He'll try to do it himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air, Allen. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Allen. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Jordan Brooks.
In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And taken right on the 30. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
58 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Now Allen.
That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Cook up the gut.
That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, something like that.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Completes it to Coleman. And he is going to have a Bills first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
43-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First down.
Now Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Play action. Now it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Every now and then I can speak from experience, because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes, because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked, either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
This taken in by Kincaid. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Allen to throw it. Touchdown! Keon Coleman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
When you see a successful bubble screen, doesn't matter what the distance, the first thing you have to think to yourself is, that's really good blocking on the perimeter, usually by extra wide receivers.
And here the blocking turns into a great play for a touchdown. Offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half. Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
125 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid,
his second touchdown on the season.
And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times.
Come to the line to start their next drive.
This offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they put it
and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And that's complete to Cooks.
Down the right sideline. How about this? Brandon Cooks. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 94 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used again.
Offense ready to go for their next drive. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. Here's Allen. This one complete to Coleman. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Round 80.
Throwing now is Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, the Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will we be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit? and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Touchdown, Bills!
Keon Coleman
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he is absolutely...
So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
Again, it's Davis. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back to throw. Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid,
a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Bills get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
They begin with a run by Davis. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Buffalo. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing on 2nd down. Allen.
That throw right side here going to be incomplete. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Even though they were... Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession?
Win the rep, let's go, right?
The 1st down carry for Davis. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
319.
They'll run it again here with Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Inside give to Davis. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Up the middle to Davis. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's good. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a give to Davis. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule, trying to get 4 downs on 1st down, they did that plus 3.
And the Bills are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
They'll get this to his tight end, Latu.
Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Prater's kick is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Strong running at the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. It's a jet sweep. Trubisky pops it forward. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Ashton Davis on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Buffalo, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. On the Saints sideline, head coach Kellen Moore. His team coming in off their first loss of the season back in Week 3. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Once again, it's Cook. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold it on 4th down. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now it's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards. Allen going to give it to Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. From the gun, it's Allen. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
27 yards.
Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 9.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10.
So after 1, the Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Big play there for the Bills. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Allen goes with a pump pass. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Allen.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Headed left. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here,
on the ground, it's Cook to start this drive.
James Cook, ball carrier. He was brought down by Kool-Aid.
Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 18.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
From the gun, here is Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
319!
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top.
Still 1st down.
On 52. 180! What's that?
Now Allen. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks.
Complete to Brandon Cooks. It's a gain of 8.
2nd down, they need 7.
And 7 at the 29-yard line.
What's that?
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Cook. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
They'll run with Cook, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and 12. At the Saints'
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Chase Young getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. He'll swing this one out to Cook. He's got room to roam. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. Prater's kick is good. And the Bills stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this
on first and 10, it's Allen. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Complete to James Cook. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Here's second and 2.
14-yard line.
And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And it's the man who missed last year but is back now, J.J. McCarthy. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Vikings get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Kenneth Walker III. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Seahawks bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Carolina Panthers. And it's a man back from an injury and looking good, Stephon Diggs. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the first half. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
first and 10. It's Cook. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Allen from his own end zone. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Allen working from the pistol. This pass right side taken in by Cook. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the field. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out. A run with Cook. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Devon Godchon there on the tackle. From the 33, here's 2nd and 7.
At the 33-yard line.
To throw is Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Mitch Wishnowsky in punt formation.
Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the... Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. That's complete to Coleman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And you think back to the 1st half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the 2nd half to slow him down. But so far, that has proven to not be the case.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
It's a gain of 21.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And the Bills are going to be set up 1st and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Here's Cook. And he will score! James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
He was brought down by Kool-Aid McKinstry. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 44-yard line.
A run. This is Gilliam. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. A carry for Cook. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Saints going to use their second timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. New Orleans, third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
A run out of the gun with Cook. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And he's not going to outrun the defense and push him back out of bounds. A loss of a couple. Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of...
So it's a win here for the Bills. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.